Free win, but
fantasy football doesn't take into account
free
the
win.
guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. Third and... From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
I'm in champ 3.
Oh, nice. How many RP you got?
I don't know. I just got the game. I'll tell you after this. Not a lot.
This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, damn. He quit already. I think I'm about to be at like 5,200. 52.27. Should be like 145 or so. What am I? 144.
This guy's got Geno Smith at quarterback. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's wild. 52.27. I need to get to like 5,800 pretty much. Gotta keep going, man. Gotta keep going.
Marshall on you. All right, now we're going to go to the answer. Go ahead.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA.
Oh, yes, sir.
To service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms,
NPC Auto.
Flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
I bust out my APS perfect time. I bet on the Browns to win today. That was such a dub.
Oh, wow.
I bet on the Browns and Shadur one passing touchdown. That is exactly what happened.
That was probably like, what, plus 300?
Yeah, around, well,
I
put 25 and 188, so plus 3 something.
Oh, nice.
Because 400 would have been 400.
To throw right away is Vick.
But I had to put it into existence because Tyler Huntley said he was going to call him. What, buddy? You talking to me?
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Pink socks. Mm-hmm.
From the shotgun, it's Vick.
Oh, yeah.
That's complete to Parham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy.
You gonna sleep with Pikachu?
You
gonna sleep with Pikachu?
This guy, he's a refined route
Huh?
runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll
Bless you.
leave with a second and just a few inches left. Now here's Vick.
You just run a mid blitz versus everybody out there, or cover 2 man?
I run mid blitz and cover 2 man. I play both. Put my flats on 0. Sometimes I'll put a D end in a flat. Right now I have my stream up, and I'm watching my stream here. Donald Parham just absolutely destroyed Trayvon Diggs by like, I'm telling you, bro, by like 11 yards. That was insane. That was crazy.
Now the extra point.
When you play really good users, this really helps, at least me, being able to see the replay right away so I can like see.
Yeah. I just gave up a BS touchdown. I ran mid blitz and I hard flatted the running back side because he's been running flat every play and he just ran away.
Ah, yeah.
So
I noticed you
ran
have to
naked.
stem the hard flat down, and he plays it way quicker.
Alright.
Or just put the flats on 0. But you
Yeah,
gotta be
that's what I
careful.
did. Dude, this Dion on my team, even though he's a 95 with no chem boost, he's still fucks.
Yeah, he's a freak. Let's pull back wing close.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get up, Parham.
Here we go. 70.
Play action now, Vick.
No! What did I do wrong there?
Down the right sideline.
Ah, I missed it. Square. That should have been a slot.
Puka Nacua, 65 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Brad Jameis is a beast. What more can I say?
Made the call. They'll go for 2.
Jameis is a beast.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down
Ew.
a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit to
Dion,
the
touchdown.
excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart.
You don't have a headset, do you?
Obviously,
No.
they need to make some adjustments
Yeah, you
there
need
on the
shot,
back end.
bro.
Why? What's wrong? Do you hear
You
it?
need a headset. No, I don't care. It's not an issue. I'm just saying.
Yeah, nah, I
If-
can't. That shit hurts my head, bro. I'm not-
Nah, you need this wireless headset I have right now. It feels like I have a cloud on my head.
You dumbass. It's like I have a cloud on my head. You're an idiot.
And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Why is this guy still in my game, man?
Throwing Vic.
He's fucking using Geno Smith.
He'll go down back at the 12. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out.
Any cards that you've been using outside of a Cowboys team that are like busted and I should get?
You can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ted Hendricks maybe.
They did.
The safety.
Yeah.
The only reason I haven't gotten him is because I just have Calvin and Taylor Bates.
Yeah.
So like I don't need him, and I don't really play dime. So.
Right.
And I just got a fucking offsides. Good? Where are you at? You on mommy's phone? Well, but she's back. You better get off of it.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, you just missed that.
I just got offsides 2 times in 3 plays.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty.
Does that happen to you?
It comes in waves for sure.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
I'm struggling, man. Down 1, and I got ball first. I can do something.
Play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Bro.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Did someone just moan?
Yeah, I should have said a pick 6. But this game doesn't like me. Oh.
Vic now.
Why, thank you.
I just got a pick and they called illegal contact. That's insane. The ball was out.
By the former USC man, Taylor May.
That's so crazy, bro.
That flag puts him on their heels a little
Oh,
bit
my God.
defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame
Put
the
Cherry in
officials
there.
all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because to me that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And Too Tall Jones is a fire card, too.
11, he goes down.
Linebacker, right?
Fire, yeah, 6'9" linebacker. Even with no speed boost, he's 92 speed, so a little slow, but if you can boost him somehow, he's insane.
Worth getting rid of Cam or Lawrence
No.
Taylor, though?
No.
Now Vic, who's going to change things up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really mad about not having holes to
Now
fill,
the
so
Bills
I'll
are
just
gonna
keep
use
sitting
the
on my
first of
coins.
their
Yeah,
timeouts.
for sure.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
Yeah, I mean, worst player on my defense right now is a 96 Malik Collins. Or 95 at Too Tall.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
How much RP did you say you have?
52-27.
Yeah, I only have
Audible to
31,
something
27.
else. Vic to throw
Hear me?
it.
Yeah, I heard you. I just got a pick. Oh my god, he dropped it, of course. This is so irritating.
Missed him. Incomplete.
Oh, this is so irritating.
They were looking for
That's trash.
Johnson that
Just
time.
threw a fucking book.
But now it's 3rd down.
2 plays ago, he threw a book. I pick it off, he call illegal contact. This play, there was a book right through Randy Moss's hands. This is insane. Come on, throw up your share screen. What the fuck?
Bet. I didn't know you didn't want to watch.
Yeah, I forgot.
an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And they're good.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will score.
And get it.
Six for the Texans.
You don't really use this guy's true actually.
So now the Texans offense back onto the field. They'll line up and go for 2 here. So here's Vic following the interception. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
In the franchise league I'm in, I have double camp counselors. I almost have 3. It's crazy. What's AAA stand for?
I just clicked it in because I didn't have anything else to put in.
Fine.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Vic readies to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Yes, sir.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too
Oops,
good
I just
there.
picked the wrong
And
play.
it's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one too low. Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release. As
Oh no.
complete.
That's definitely Avalanche.
March to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Vic to the air again.
Yeah, good throw.
Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Oh my
Bro.
gosh. That's insane.
Oh.
And able to get this out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A throw left center, complete to Harold Carmichael. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Harold Carmichael, 32 yards. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the two-point conversion? Set up to throw. He's complete. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for two is going to come up empty. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. It across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You gotta be careful.
Nah, I'm a Chad. It don't matter.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. A slim deficit here, one possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get three and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive. Vic. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! 18! Find it! Buffalo 18! Warriors 17!
Operating from the gun. Vic.
Hey, I don't
Falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
I never get illegal contact.
Okay, so the
What'd you say?
I never get illegal contact, and that's twice now I got it. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it?
I just missed the PAT.
They coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Mustang 19! Panther 11! Panther 11!
From the gun, Vic. Again, it's Johnson.
Son of a bitch. It's a big drive there. What's up, Mike?
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go.
Oh, fumble. Oh my gosh, no way we didn't scoop that up. This game is so
good. I gotta go get punch here for 2 seconds.
And Chris Johnson's going.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. This will be the final play of the half. Vic. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And incomplete.
Damn, I got something open there. No, I didn't really. Should put him on toast.
This is the NFL.
I can
It's
stop.
on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Oh, good return up past the 30.
Defense.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
No.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. It's a play fake. Now Vic. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
Bro, and then he returns a kickoff. Like, for real?
Oh my God, he caught that.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Here's Vic. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Flex tray.
A good
Some
action to
quarterback
this point
glass.
in the third quarter, just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now here's Vic.
Here, Michael.
Under pressure and down he goes.
Yeah, what we've seen over here.
Second back at the 36. From the gun on 3rd down. Vic. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
Not going for this, are we?
He has, and it's not exactly the
Serious?
point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know,
And he scores again.
one team,
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's see how this one turns out.
I just said, damn, the 2-point conversion really fucked you.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of time left, but yeah.
Throwing to start the drive. Vic got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to loft this.
No, Allie. Damn it. That shit earlier, man.
All the way down at the 5-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 48 yards. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Javonte Williams. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Looking to throw. Vick. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of...
You said you're going to hop off?
Excellent job. Yeah, I'm going.
All right, bet. I'll see you, bro.
3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, my God. Are you serious,
and
man?
now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Goodness.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run it here.
Big play. Big play.
Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, Vick. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Up the middle, it's Williams. And it nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
60 bikes, go!
Up the middle they go. Austin. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Michael Vick. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Austin.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
60, trap 60, go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here's Vick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Well, a dangerous return
Perfect.
man showing
Perfect. That's so perfect.
He'll be out right at the 35.
I'm gonna have time. They cover 2-man press.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, set. 19, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos, 19 Lions. Ready?
One last shot for Michael Vick. And this will be
GG's, brother.
1 second left.
GG's, brother.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
How am I dropping? Oh, they're just gonna keep playing.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams.
Mines. Mines.
They're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side.
Hate this
It starts
fucking
to play
defense.
head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Rob Flat, first guy he met, no gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
I didn't see him. Where'd he come from?
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Alright, so we gotta stem him up.
So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long for him here.
What the fuck kind of route was that, Parham?
Brought the pressure and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's
It's
going to
crazy.
back him up and bring up 4th down. Now the Rams trying for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Sanders now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams.
What?
That's completed right
That's
side.
it, bro. I'm in man to man. Why didn't I turn into Carmichael?
There it is.
That's ridiculous. Why would it turn into someone else, bro? That's so ridiculous.
Now the PAT try coming up.
That's crazy. Why would it turn into the guy in man coverage on that?
Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
And swatted that shit, man. That's bullshit.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Keep moving, 19.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, given 7.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
19 tight, not 70, Timber Wolf. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42.
A gain of 15. And the Rams 1st down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking in the air here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams hold a slim 2-point lead early. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams push their lead to 3. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Sanders now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. This is Corey Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Williams from the gun.
After 24
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Trying for the deep ball. That's a Seattle touchdown.
Damn, you can't get hands on, bro? Really?
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 14-10 our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Escapes the pocket. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one up. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
19, Charger, 19, Charger. Dragon 60.
Setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. Has it down close. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
That's all you could really expect from the sneak kick. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw now. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 3. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Sanders now on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down throw by Williams. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down to the 30-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Ready, break.
35. First down, Rams.
Ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back now, pressure coming. Buys time, rolling right. Connects on the crosser. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 by 10 through 11, 10 through 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
They'll work against the blitz. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
60, trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Bro, I'm blocking 6, bro. There's no way he should be coming free like that. Oh my gosh, man. That's insane.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kick.
It's like crazy. It's this night.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
Annoying shit. Come on.
Patterson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Here's cross-game Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. There's the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Catch Just made
It's
on the
okay.
right sideline.
Okay.
They're on him to send him out right
It's
before he gets
hot.
to that 30-yard
Fuck
line.
me, man.
First and 10 from the 32. Williams will look to throw.
My God, he threw a pick.
Completes and brings us to the
Damn,
end
that's
of this
crazy. You just threw a
This is
fucking
the end
pick,
of the
bro.
third quarter. It's the
Oh,
Saints
that's so
with
annoying.
possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Here's Williams. Throw left side finds Johnson.
Let's keep that clock
And he
ticking.
pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Williams again. From left side, Sanders has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks come through to tie it in the fourth. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Sanders now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They're going to try and throw it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
So QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Fuck!
It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this fourth down.
19, 18. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Not saying 19, 19 Lions.
Desperation time here.
This motherfucker dropped the fucking ball, bro.
Force Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on
What the
down.
fuck, man?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's pulled along the sideline by Sanders. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Williams from the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with third and goal.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Back to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Will begin his return from the 11. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. It goes out of bounds and a great return, and brings us to the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10 from the 47. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. He's got it downfield near the edge. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll come up on first and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
10 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
They stay on the ground with Williams. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Setting up to pass. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all...
And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. Woo, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense will care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
A run now with Krosky Merritt. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks to the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Johnson once more. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal. to the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
A run. It's cross-key merit. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Now to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted!
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Seahawks who stopped on the return. So a turnover on the final play of regulation. And this game is not over yet. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Sanders now on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has it at the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. Quick pass left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the first down. We've set it down from 37.
Warriors 17. 19 Lions. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels.
They'll throw it here on first. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 30-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing it again here. Oh, big interception here. And the Seahawks are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home.
Poses.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play, first throw coming for Vic. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
From the gun, Vic. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, right?
Vic readies to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Harold Carmichael, 54 yards. And the Rams march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Williams. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. 2nd and 7. To the air, Williams. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. To the right side and intercepted. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, they were moving the football through the air early on, but ultimately this opening drive ends with a turnover.
And we've seen this before, haven't we? Sometimes you get those quarterbacks that, hey, they throw the pick early, they're done for the game. I don't think it's the same case with this guy we're watching here, do you?
No, not at all. He'll be back out there. The problem for him now is he has to sit on the sideline. He's going to want that next series. This is intercepted. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, here's Williams. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Williams. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll go. Here's Williams. That's to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And the Rams get it. They bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Looking to throw is Williams. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now Sanders. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Vic. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Now here's Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cut 19. Hold the set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight. Traffic, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Vic now. That is caught by Carmichael. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
Charles, I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback.
you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when yeah. I wanna yeah. Get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-Tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it. I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the
to throw is Williams. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. Worked Makes his way to the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Williams from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. And he has this to the opposing 35. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long. Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. They've got the block near mid, off to the races, middle of the field. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it's second down coming up. Williams set to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. Jacobs with a first and then some. And he's all the way up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. The Packers, first down. First and 10 at the
First down, Williams to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line. This is second and 4.
brings up second and 4 at the 47.
Again, it's Williams. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll get to work here, first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 19, crack all 80. Ready?
Here's a throw. He's got it over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Hill now to return it. He's going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the sack, here comes second and 11. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. These last two snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Williams with third and long. the left side finds Johnson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down, Williams. Throw is caught by the back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. Williams on first down. Throws caught. And he's short the first after a mild gain. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line of gain. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Williams with the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a sack.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers might be able to get some points late after the interception. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
First down throw by Williams. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt. And the Rams have it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's at the 30. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of traffic. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. I'll throw it. That's pulled along the sideline by Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 1st down from the 41. Back to throw. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. And he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot.
That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks.
Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But of course they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
Jacob will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another run for Williams. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. The Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Let's go.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Rams trail by just 1. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And that's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. 2 set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to throw. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
The Packers take their first time out. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on.
He'll look to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Ready, set.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Ready. 68, go.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Oh, option play now. He's headed right side. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
60 boxes, 60.
We'll go with a design keeper. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. High percentage look for him here from the left half. That one is good! And they've taken back the lead. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, And then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a night spring.
This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Sanders headed in motion. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Look at him go! Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. To throw right away is Vick. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the Patriots'
Panther
3-yard
11,
line.
Panther 11. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
To throw, here's Vic. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Texans are back within a point. It's 8-7.
Patriots 8, Texans 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. In motion, it's Golden.
Vegas, Vegas. Yes.
Throwing on second down, Williams. This one complete down the field to Golden. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Vegas. Yes. Punch balls. Vegas. Yes.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Throwing is Vic. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
17 yards. And the Texans first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw is Vic. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Williams. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go.
Sanders going to try to run with it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Texans take a 14-8 lead.
Patriots 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Sanders headed in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Vegas, Vegas.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Johnson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now, Vick. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got Parham, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now, 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Throwing now, Vick. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That one's good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game. Nothing fancy here. This was old-school throwback smash-mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Here's Vic. Going right. It's taken in. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
First down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air. It's Vic. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Now a shot here, deep middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Houston. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A run here with Johnson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. In motion, it's Golden. On first down, right back to Johnson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Patriots. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. This one taken at the 7. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Vic gonna look to throw. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. He's into the clear again. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards.
Shot 50, shot 60.
And the Texans.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Donald Parham. Touchdown, Texans. extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Texans are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Sanders headed in motion. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. On second down, it's Williams. And to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 20 on the connection. First down, New England. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 41, here's second down and 2. Sanders headed in motion. Williams to throw on second down. That is hard downfield. It's Kelsey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught for 3. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New England. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do? And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The 2-pointer cuts the lead to 7. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Throwing is Vic. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. To throw, here's Vic. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Vic. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31.
from the 31. Here is 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Williams. A dive there, and he's lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Sanders headed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On the ready.
At the 35-yard line.
18 Gardner, 18 Gardner. Here we go. 19 Charger, 19.
Vic going to throw to start this drive. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Sanders headed in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Sanders headed in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to do this himself. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Finding space at the 40. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 66 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The Texans will line
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And it will be a...
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. Rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing. They know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics.
Into space. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
The kicking team on for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Come on.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now, Vic. Open man, left side. He's got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
Here we go. Hook it, my king. Go.
They'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is Hunt. What a throw. Touchdown, Rams.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing right away is Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third down and 11.
The motion man is Johnson. On third down, it's Allen. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He'll buy time left. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting. But it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
Now, the former Buckeye, Henderson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 26.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line. The motion man is Johnson. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Rams out to the early lead. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The motion man is Johnson. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now a designed run. It's Allen. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, for the point after.
For the extra point.
Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
I should probably start a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Here's Vic. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Vic's pass complete to number 21. It's a pickup of 6.
Hold the ready.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. Throwing now, Vic. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, L.A. They'll run it with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Vic gonna look to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 22-yard line.
To the air. It's Vic. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Rams will up it to a 2-point lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Ready. Now, designed run, and here's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Rams. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Patriots 12.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The motion man is Johnson. Now Allen on 1st down. The throw here is complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, throw here for Allen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Darius Smith. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Allen gonna throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. To throw, here's Vic. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To throw is Vic. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first.
That was Donald Parham. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Look,
name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Hello everybody, alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Jackson looking to throw right away. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Jackson now on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So 4th down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. Space past the 35. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going deep. And no, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Sticking to the air here. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
Now looking to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. On him quick, and they bring it down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 15.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Gets this to Sanders. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down from the 42.
1st down, Rams.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Nick starting with the pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
Nick's from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Now Nick's on third down. Brought down here in the run guy. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third and long for him here. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
They're going for it. It's Nix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
7 Pirates, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Cut near the goal line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kick kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete. It's Manunga. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 light.
They'll come out throwing. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead on the first play of the drive.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Offense up to the line fast.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Captain.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Big game downfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down. Looking quickly here. Nix now to throw. Jump off caught by his back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Back at the 47-yard line.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Just got it away for the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here we go on fourth, Knicks. And that's going to wind up incomplete as they're...
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports. As we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field. So the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defensive old saying is make them snap it again.
Got it. Ready? 18 Robert. 18 Robert. Here we go. Start. 19 Chargers. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 8.
To throw right away is Vic. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
To the air. It's Vic. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, it's Vic. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 33, here's second down and 9. To throw, here's Vic. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Come on. Warriors, 70, Timberwolves.
Vic gonna look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 38 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Point after. Coming up here. He knocks it through, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Slot man gonna move in motion left. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
19 touch.
Throwing now, Vic. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. What a pickup, a gain of 18, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Texans. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. 70 Lions.
Slot man in motion left. Now, Vic. Oh, the struggles keep, and now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Throwing is Vick. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
70, 79.
To throw is Vick. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
60 by Corey, 70, cut 19, cut 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here's Vick. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Julio, first down, and he's not done. And he whipped. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on EA Sports. Ray McLeod on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Another run here with White. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Baylor Tiger. Lion, lion, lion.
On second down, a run with White. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Miami. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Vic going to throw to start this drive. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down. Back to throw. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Now, the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Home trips right.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll go again with White. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. A tough spot here. Third and long. On third down, it's White. They'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. And it brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Hey, Ram. Set. Hey, Kappa.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Crowd right. Set. Hey, black. 5-9.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. And he will have a Dolphins first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the ground, it's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A give left side for White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll run over center with White. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Dolphins first down.
They'll run with White. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off at 6.
Rams 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll begin with a throw by Vic. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's going to be intercepted. And now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Here's 2nd and 9.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18, ready.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
60 is Dragon, 60.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Rams first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. What a spectacular Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Crowd right. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find Rashawn Wright. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Hey, Kappa.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? 18 Rattler. 19 Lions.
To throw, here's Vic. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
19. 79 Broncos.
To the air, it's Vic. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that take. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Vic gonna look to throw. He's gonna let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is gonna be 1st and goal. Throwing now, Vic. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll go with Williams. And he's in! Javonte Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Rams will even this score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Rams. No problem there on the extra point. And the Rams go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They run with White, and this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Rashawn White, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
59. Hey, ram. 21. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, LA.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Set. Hey, ram. Stop, go.
On first down, it's White. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A give, and here's White. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's third and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
On the handoff, it's White. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready? Williams will score.